Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. We got Sam with us today.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go down the breakwater in search of squid and cuttlefish. Hopefully get a lot of conger bait for the next trips, eh dude?
Yeah, hopefully.
We're running short. So stay tuned guys, we'll show you the tips and tactics as the night goes through. So stay tuned, it's Smash Fishing. What we're using today, we got our spin rods where we're just going to put one jig on the end. And this one, we're going to have two jigs on the same trace, just with a sort of standout loop. We'll show you once we get down there. We're in a rush, eh dude?
Hell yeah.
Let's get it. We're staying at this side now. We decided not to go to the breakwater. It was just filled, eh?
People down there.
Loads of them, and you can see the squid are being caught. There's ink everywhere. So hopefully they're here. This is what we're fishing. It's a bit mixed ground, and hopefully we can pull something decent. This is what we're using. These are called squid jigs. Lethal little things, but awesome when you get a nice big squid on them. And all we're doing, straight onto the bass gear really, the spin rods, and we're going to be twitching that just over the seabed and hopefully hook some. All I've got is a 10-foot spin rod, 20 to 50 gram, 20 pound leader, 20 pound braid, and all we're doing is just flicking it out. And the important bit is to let it sink. Let it sink, just count your seconds. We're not in deep water at the moment, so it won't take long for this to hit the bottom. And all we're doing is literally creeping the lure in, just giving it a few jolts now and again. Sometimes you can lift and then just drop it down just to make sure you're close to the bottom. And then hopefully you'll start feeling a slow tug. I find this lure's not sinking very quickly. They can flutter down, but that's just a bit too light. So all I usually do is just find a little bull weight. They're not picky squid. If they're in the area and feeding, like, it doesn't take much to catch them. They basically just hook themselves, and all I'm doing is just a quick blood knot, so that way I've got a bit of weight at the top of my lure and it'll make it sink vertically, and then when I pop it up it jolts up and basically does this on the bottom. Got darkness coming now. We've got huge floodlights right next to us, so hopefully they're on today, or the bulbs ain't broken. There's usually something wrong with them, and what that does is bright lights like that attract the squid, so we'll be fishing directly underneath. Come on. Just gonna switch it up a little bit now. The sun's just going down and this will be the best time for them. So what I'm doing is, I've got my bottom jig there, slide my weight down. All I do is a dropper loop. I'll have to do a video on how I do these. There we go. So we've got our dropper loop there, and you want it longer than your actual lure. And all you're doing, come on. We've seen a squid already, so we know they're there. Just a matter of catching them now. This one's a little bit tight, but we got her. What you do is wrap it over like so, pull it tight, and then you've got two jigs now that will flutter down together, and you'll find usually you'll get them on the top hook, because this would be sort of a teaser. Give that a go. Dam's in, baby. As soon as we change to the second, eh?
Yeah.
Two lures, and as you see, the trick with squid is to keep winding, keep constant tension. Get up on the wall, Jake.
There's no barbs on the hook, they'll pop off.
Well, that's exactly it. You give this squid slack, Here it comes. Hey!
Caught on the bottom one.
Oh, hopefully it stays on. You can see it down the bottom there, guys.
Oh.
Quick, quick, quick. Here it comes. Flip or die. Yeah, boy. There we go, guys. Check that out. Go ahead, Sam, you can do the honours. How we like to dispatch these, kill them quickly. Beautiful. You can see it will go completely white. That's the squid dead now. Let's go get some more. Well done, mate. Got the squid on, guys. Hell yeah. We're going to do a catch and cook. What if we get enough of these? We want conger bait first, though. All I'm doing is just keeping constant tension. Oh, he's off. Yeah, it was a cuttlefish. That was a cuttlefish, that, guys. They're a bit temperamental. All we're doing, really slow retrieve and just waiting for them to jump on. There's nothing complicated about this fishing. It's just cast and retrieve until you get one. And hopefully they don't all pop off. This is what happens when the squid are on it, but they pop off. You can see all the little bits on the spines there. That's where you're just nipping them, but not enough to pull them in. Come on. Check that for a micro squid. She's a beauty. So welcome little surprise that. Little micro mini squid. Little judo chop to the head. And she's down. Let's go get its grandma. Nice to see a few coming up now. There's a few people turned up. And a couple of small ones. I want those mamas to come in. Those are the conger baits.
Yeah, perfectly whole.
Yeah, for sure, eh? They're starting to come up a bit faster now. Some Chinese folks at the end there, they're pulling up some nice ones. Come on. Got to defeat this piddler that I've caught. Really enjoyable fishing this. Really relaxing. Bit chilly. If you bring a coat down, you'll be happy. Let's go. Come on. Mr. Squidward. Check the size of that for a squid. That's my hand. That's a real squid right there. Nice catch that one, dude. Changing over to the more traditional style. Like a mini squid itself. Still sticking to the top one. The smaller jig. Hopefully pull some nice ones up. Hey. Nice one. Need to get a couple myself. Come on. What happened to all our squids, Sam?
I don't know.
Everyone else is catching but us. It's an unlucky day. Come on.
Sorry.
No problem.
Finally got a decent one, guys. One little squid there. Lovely colours on these things. About time I got a decent one. Messy. Always best to leave them ink on the floor first. Once they get it all out, give them a judo chop. It's always last cast. You've got to get one. That's going to do well for the catch and cook. That's a better size to eat that. If they get too big, you get a bit chewy. But not an expert on cooking squid, but I know it tastes good, a certain recipe. Gonna have a quick couple more casts now, just in case. This is a setup I'm still using. It's just a dropper loop, and then to a bull weight, to a clip, to a bigger jig. That's what seems to be doing the business. All I was doing for the retrieve that time. So slowly reeling and just lifting slowly, reeling down, and then eventually the rod just arches over. As you can see, all we do when we hook one is just carry on reeling, just keeping constant tension, just so they don't pop off so easy. Hasn't been the best night for squid. It's only the start of the season, so hopefully through the middle we'll start popping out some bigger ones. But happy with that, just for the catch and cook, eh sir? Have a little baby one there, eh mate?
Tiny.
Perfect little conger bait. Another little baby squid there. Look at that. Feisty little things they are. Awesome though. See the different colours. The best way to dispatch them, bit cruel, but they're dead in a couple of chops or one chop. Look at the change in colour. That's wicked. So that's the catch in the end. I had three, two small ones and a bigger one. And Sam had the chunk of the day.
The jumbo saw.
That's a lovely one, that. But as the season goes on, the squid will get bigger. You get some 3 times the size of these. So we'll see you back in the kitchen, guys. We're back in the kitchen now, guys. We've got our squid. I'm just going to show you how to quickly clean them. It's not always the cleanest job in the world. And all you're doing is getting the 2 wings and pulling them off, and this will take the skin with it. And what you're doing is exposing the nice clear meat underneath. Just give it a quick rinse there. There you go. And what I like to do now is there's a cartilage bone that goes down the back of it, and that you can push it through like so. And get a good grip of it, and then you'll be able to slowly pull it out, just like that. And then you can see it's all floppy, covered in ink. And then what you're doing is grabbing the cone. Once you've got all the membrane off it, it's just a quick run through, and then you grab the cone and get your finger down there. And you essentially, once you get it started, there you go. As you can see, roll it on like a condom. Slippery things, is that? There we go. We've got it inside out now. And what you're doing is pulling all of the membrane off, all of the yucky stuff, and you'll be left with a nice bit of meat. There you go, check that out. That's a lovely bit of meat, that. And that's how to clean the squid. You can fuss as much as you want, but it's just best to get the membrane off. And that's how we're going to do it. I'll show you the next step. All we're doing now, because we're making squid rings, you keep it intact like so. I like to get this end bit off. That tends to be quite chewy when it's cooked. So I take that off. And I like to do them about 1/4 of an inch, just like so. On a big squid, it's surprising how much you can get out of one whole squid, you know. You can feed a lot of people. It's just a matter of cutting it all the way down, like that, and then you ended up perfect squid rings. So we're going to get the other one done now, and we'll show you how to make our batter. What we do now, we've got an egg, some flour, pepper and sea salt. What we're doing is getting our egg in there. We're just making a sort of a batter mix, just with a little bit of seasoning. Oh, almost forgot. And a good old splash of milk. And all we're doing is adding our flour to the mix, little mini whisk. And I like to have my batter the consistency of sort of like thick cream. That's our batter sorted. This is the sort of consistency I like. It's like sort of creamy, thick cream. That always tends to give a nice little crisp and it's not too thick. And all we're doing now is we've got our squid rings. And I'll plop all of those straight in there. Get the hands a little bit messy, why not? There we go. And all we're doing is we're going to get it nice and straight. Let's get the perfect little ring. So get a good layer on it. And what we're doing, it's best to just dip it in first so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. And then straight in the fryer. So we're going to get all the rest of these done now. We'll show you the finished product. Smells good, eh mate?
Smells really good.
Lemon juice. Gotta have a bit of lemon juice. That's how they turned out. I think I made the batter a little bit thick, but they're still nice, crunchy. There you go, mate.
Thank you.
We got a bit of sweet chili sauce just to try it out. Let me know what you think. Is that your first time trying squid?
Mm-hmm.
The trick with squid is literally as soon as the batter goes a little bit brown, take it out straight away. You don't want to overcook squid.
It's really good.
Batter could have been a bit thinner,
Yeah.
a bit more crispy, but the squid itself,
Tasty.
soft, eh?
Mm-hmm. Really tasty.
We made up some strands with the end. We don't eat the heads and stuff because they're more worth to us as bait than food. You know, great bait, eh? So, but as for the bodies,
Tasty.
well worth a go. That's for sure. We'll have to do this. I've got another way of cooking squid as well. So if we get some more, I'll do another catch and cook of a different way to eat them and fish for them. That'd be a good one, eh? We'll go for the float
Yeah,
instead.
definitely.
It's good. So soft, eh? And this has just been overnight in the fridge. So we're going to save some for the girls now. They want to try some. So if you want to check out Sam's Instagram, guys, it's at the Guernsey Angler. I'll leave the link in the description. If you like my channel, like and subscribe. It's Smash Fishing. Just one more. Just one more. Wow, soft, eh?
Wow, good. I actually really like that.